Good morning, student. In our ninth standard session, we are going to learn our first poem, Life. We call life, we give life many names. Call life as a game, we call life as a journey, we call life as a ice cream. In this poem, the poetess wants to tell us something about life. Every person's life contains so many joyful moments in it. Every person's life contains some sorrowful, some distress, some obstacles in life. How to deal with these situations, the poetess wants to tell us. This poem is written by Charlotte Bronte, and she was born on March 31, 1816 and died in 1855. She was an English novelist and poetess. In this poem Life, she wants to tell us about life. We are going to read the first stanza. Life below is not a dream so dark as sages say, after little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. In the first two lines, the poetess wants to tell us that life is not a dream. We see many dreams and we take care to complete them, but in these lines, the poetess wants to tell us life is not like a dream. So dark as sages say. Means many persons say that life is full of sorrow, life is so dark, but it is not like that person says. Life below is not a dream, so dark as sages say. Life is not like a dream, and many persons says that it is full of sorrow, it is full of darkness, but it is not actual like that. After little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. In the next two lines, the poetess wants to tell us that oft means often our life contains so many sorrowful, so many difficulties in our life, but we know that after that difficult situation there is a pleasant day. Means that difficult situation tells us about the new coming day. That difficult situation tells us about the pleasant day which is going to come in our life. We know that there are so many clouds before the rainfall, but after the rainfall there the sky becomes so beautiful, the sky becomes so clear. We enjoy that moment so much. Our life is like too. Our life is like that moment, that our life contains so many difficulties, so many sorrows in our life, but after that there are foretells a pleasant day. Means that moments tell us that there are new days, there are pleasant days are going to come in our life. Means that sorrowful moments are just the are just like the going to tell us about the coming new days, about coming new pleasant days, the joyful moments which are going to come in our life. Sometimes there are clouds of gloom, but these are transient or transient means temporary. Many times our life contains so many difficult situations, some problems comes in our life, but these problems, this difficult situation, the poet calls them as a clouds of gloom. Gloom means some problems. The poetess consider these difficult situation, she compares this difficult situation to the clouds of gloom, and she tells us that these all difficult situations, these all problems are going to just for a little time. They are just for a little time in our life. They are transient, means after some time they will go from our life. If the shower will make the roses bloom, oh why lament its fall. We know that when rain falls, it is a new life for the plants, new life for the trees. There are roses blooms after the rainfall, many flowers blooms after the rainfall, and if the rain makes the roses bloom, if the rainfall and it makes the roses bloom, so why we are going to lament, so why are we going to express grief about the rainfall? Why we are going to express our sorrows? Why we are going to express our unhappiness about the rainfall? Rapidly, merrily, life's sunny hours fleet by. Gratefully, cheerily enjoy them as they fly. In the third stanza, the poetess wants to tell us that the sunny hours means the happy days, the happy moments in our life. They come very rapidly, they come very fastly, they come very merrily, and we have to enjoy that moments, we have to enjoy that days, that hours very gratefully and very cheerfully. Why did she say so? Because that moments are going very fast, that moments are going in our life very short time. What though death at time steps in and calls our best away? Then in the next stanza, in the next two lines, the poetess wants to tell us that in our life, just like the many difficult situations, some worse situation also come in our life, and that situation is that many times in that situation the beloved person, which the people whom we love very much, the beloved person, our beloved person takes death away from us, death takes that persons away from us. What though sorrow seems to win over hope a heavy sway? But the poetess, in the next two lines, the poetess expressed that it does not matter if sorrow seems to be winning over hope. If the sorrow, if the difficult situations is winning hope, winning over the hope, there is no so much difficult, there is no so much sorrow seems to be over that way. Yet hope again elastic springs, unconquered though she fail. Because the poetess said that hope is like a elastic spring. Hope is like a elastic spring, because if sometimes sorrow seems to be winning over hope, sometimes our life is full of sorrow and we lose our all faith, all our hope about anything, about something, or about everything. But after that, she says that hope is like a elastic spring, means hope again comes in our heart, hope again encourage us, hope will again spring up, unconquered though she fail. Hope is fail sometimes, sometimes we lose our hope, we lost our hope about everything, about something, but it is not for a lifetime. We for not a lifetime we lost our hope, we lose our hope, because it is like a elastic spring. After some time this hope again encourages, this hope again rises in our mind, in our heart. It is undefeated though overcome. Sometimes the sorrow overcome our hope, but it is not undefeated our hope, but it is not able to defeat our hope every time. Still buoyant are her golden wings, still strong to bear us well. The golden wings of the hope are so strong, they are so strong that she bear our difficult situation, she bear our difficult position, our obstacles, the obstacles in our life on her wings, and she will make us again very strong after some time. Manfully, fearlessly, the day to trial bear. Trial bear means day of trial bear means difficult situations. When difficult situations comes in our life, we have to face them very bravely, we have to face them very fearlessly. For gloriously, victoriously can courage quill despair. Because the poetess wants to tell us in the last two lines that we have to face difficult situation very fearlessly, very bravely, because after that our courage, when we encourage ourselves, when our hope rises again, then we have to face that situation very fearlessly, very bravely, because our courage, when we rises our hope, when we encourage our courage, then the despair means distress, the difficult situations will ended gloriously and victoriously from our life. These all difficult situation will go away for a very long time from our life. So the moral of this poem is that if you are going to thought that the syllabus of this 9th standard is very tough, it is very difficult for you, so in the first unit and in the first unit's first poem, the poetess wants to encourage you about the remaining syllabus, about the syllabus of this text, that it is not so difficult. If you are going to think like that, it is your thinking is not good, because the syllabus is not so much strong, so much tough as you thought. Thank you.